What's up, everybody? It's T-Money coming to you from instantmoneygrab.com, and today is day 52 of my 90-day blog challenge. And I have something that I found hilarious. I just got off the call with one of my brothers out in California, and he was telling me about last week a guy at his job pulled him to the side and said that he wanted to show him something. And of course, it was a friend of his, so he said, okay, fine. He said, well, if you could meet me at Starbucks tomorrow around lunchtime, I got something to show you. And of course, my brother's antennas start going up like, oh, okay, here we go. One of these type of things where I got to meet his sponsor, and they're going to try to get me into a program or get me into a multi-level marketing program or whatever. So he humored the guy since he was his friend. He said, okay, fine, cool. So he shows up and he has this other guy with him, and it's just what he thought. It was about some program. I don't want to mention the name or whatever because I don't want to, I don't want to sound like I'm talking down on anybody's, anybody's business or anything. But it's a company that actually sells creams and makeup or whatever for women, soaps and different things like that. I'm not going to mention the name. So his sponsor, his friend's sponsor, got to talking to him and trying to get him to join the company and telling him that it's $50 to join and this and that. And I had spoke with my brother a little while back, maybe about a couple of weeks ago, about what I'm doing about the Empower Network, and it interests him because he's actually looking to get into getting into doing something, making some extra money. He does pretty well. I mean, he doesn't really have to do anything, but he wants to do something else because, hey, who couldn't use some extra money? So he went to this meeting, and the guy's sponsor was really trying to twist his arm to try to get him to join. He said, hey, it's only $50 to get joined, and your wife, she could use these products and this and that and all of this other type of stuff. And my brother had a rebuttal for everything that he was saying because my brother does not want to get into anything, join any company where you have to stockpile stuff in your garage and then you have to run out and tell people that, hey, I want you to meet somebody. Trick people into meetings and, shit like that. We've done that before. And the only reason why he went to the meeting because it was a friend of his. And so my brother had a rebuttal for everything that the guy was telling him and said, hey, I did things like this before and I don't want to do anything like that. And plus, my brother already told me about a company that you don't have to do all this with. Well, what's the name of the company? That's what the sponsor says. He says, Empower Network. Oh, okay. Well, that's a pretty good company. But why can't you do two things at one time? Why come you can't do this and that? I found it hilarious. I mean, I say, if you notice, he couldn't say anything bad about the Empower Network, right? He said, no, he didn't say anything. Actually, he said it was a good company. But why come I couldn't do this company and do the Empower Network at the same time? And I just found it hilarious. I mean, that's one of the things that we teach at Empower Network. If your business is not, if somebody coming in can't duplicate what you do, then why even do it? Why even join that business? And this guy was real aggressive. My brother said he knew exactly what he was talking about. He was a good salesman. But, okay, say for instance, if my brother joins that business, and my brother's not the type of person who's going to twist people's arm to make them join, how can my brother be successful? More than likely, he's going to fall flat on his ass. So, and that's what I was explaining to my brother. I was like, dude, you don't have to stockpile anything. You don't have to buy any products that you have to store up in your garage. You don't have to trick people into meetings. And, I mean, everything I was telling him a couple of weeks ago, he found out when he met with this guy that's what he had to do to get with this company. And actually, me and him was laughing about everything. I say, see, man, I mean, we've been through that where if you're not just like your sponsor, then you won't succeed. With Empower Network, prosperity team, you don't have to worry about that. You make sales on autopilot. You know, you don't have to worry about doing that garbage anymore, tricking people into meetings, and you know, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I found it so hilarious. I just had to make a video about it today because I just got off the phone and I say, boom, I got to tell everybody about this because it was just so amazing that everything that Dave and Mike Hobbs, everything on a prosperity team, everything that they teach you that you don't have to do to when you're with other companies, that's exactly what this guy was doing. You know, if you're in a business that's not easy to be duplicated, you're gonna fail. You know, plain and simple. You know, if you're not aggressive, a hound, you know, setting people up, you know, for meets. Hey, I got something to show you tomorrow, and by the way, my sponsor's gonna be there. You know, you're gonna fail. Plain and simple. And some people could get out there and do what this guy's sponsor was doing. Some people could do that. Most people can't. Most people don't want to do that. And with the Empower Network, you don't have to do any of that crap. That's the days of old. We're in the days of new. So, I mean, like I said, I had to share that with you. But day 52 of my 90-day blog challenge. Hit the link below. Join the prosperity team. One of the fastest growing team in the Empower Network. We're over 2,000 people, 2,000 members, and we're teaching so much every day, Monday through Friday. We got mastermind calls, so many different bonuses you can get by just joining. It's only $25 to get in, and that's all I gotta say today. Like I said, I found it hilarious. I had to share. Okay, day 52, my 90-day blog challenge. InstantMoneyGrab.com, T-Money, I'm out.